I looked, it was obvious I was about to examine the body myself. One of the forensic assistants working under Su Wanrong stepped forward and said with an awkward smile, "Young Master Ye, the body has already been examined." I ignored him. With my gloved hand, I grabbed one of the wounds on the victim's body without flinching at the blood. Under everyone's shocked stare, I used 2 fingers to pull apart the flesh around the wound. Su Wanrong said worriedly, "Ye Yang, don't force yourself. If you've never done an autopsy before, you'll feel sick." I let go of the wound and said, "Time of death was probably between 3:30 and 4 a.m. The fatal injury was the stab wound to the chest. That one strike killed her. The murder weapon was a dagger, about 13 centimeters long and 2 centimeters wide. But it wasn't especially sharp, probably because it had been used a lot. That's why the flesh around the cuts shows slight tearing. And the wounds to the heart, neck, abdomen, and other vital areas were all driven in almost completely. After that came a frenzy of slashes, and by the time you get down to the legs and feet, the cuts get noticeably shallower. When I finished, I turned around and saw everyone staring at me in a daze. I smiled lightly, walked over to Su Wanrong and asked, "Mom, what's wrong?" Su Wanrong reached out with both hands, grabbed my face hard and shouted, "Wait, are you seriously my Ye Yang?" I rolled my eyes and said helplessly, "If I'm not Ye Yang, then who am I?" Su Wanrong was still in shock. "No way. My Ye Yang is supposed to be the clueless one. How could you study a body for barely a few seconds and figure out the victim's injuries like that, and not even be scared?" I didn't explain. I just looked at the senior officer and said, "Officer Zhang, please bring in everyone connected to the victim so they can take one last look at her." Officer Zhang took a deep breath, his expression turning much more serious. "All right, I'll take care of it right now." After Officer Zhang left, I stepped out for a bit too. The moment I was out, the forensic staff and officers in the morgue started talking. Young Master Ye really did grow up around masters. That autopsy skill just now was seriously unbelievable. Seriously, that was insane. Other than Professor Su and Senior Chen Feng, I've never seen anyone who could look at a body for barely a few seconds and figure out the weapon, the fatal wound, and the time of death. "Professor Su, your son is a genius." Smiling in front of a dead body isn't exactly appropriate, but for Su Wanrong, who had long since gotten used to death, seeing her son show talent like this still made her smile with pride.